time, probably 10 years ago.
So we've got a hymn book and we can take requests. Hopefully everyone can sing along if possible, because we haven't practiced that much to these songs anyway.
Matt, how much for the cattle?
We get 50 and about a minute 75, or minute 80, 85, 86, 90, 90, 80, 90, 120, 35,
and now we're going to find, apparently there's a secret passage where you can see all the animals, but we'll find out. What did you think about the animals?
The animals?
Yeah.
It was very cool to see like how these sort of auctions take place, and how like when you see when you're driving on the road in the country and you see like a big truck of animals, you often wonder like where are they going or how do they get in and out.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool to just see them like be dumped out of the truck. It made me feel a little sad for the animals, because like it's a very crowded, tightly packed place, and they must be so confused. They don't really know what's going on, and they're just kind of like dying and yelling a little bit.
Yeah.
And the sheep and goats, their yells sound a bit like people. Like they're like ah, ah, ah. But yeah, it was definitely pretty cool. And also just to see the entire sort of like structure behind like livestock that we never see or think about when we're just eating meat.
Yeah.
But there's actually all this like these people involved in this like particular mechanism of transporting and selling and gathering from place to place all the livestock that we end up using for meat and for dairy.
Yeah. I don't know, it made me feel a little sad. It's like that kind of scene I only saw in like documentaries about factory farming, or not that it was like to that degree, but I think something's a little off about it for me. Like, has that changed my consumer decisions at all?
Maybe you'd rather eat the sausage but not see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, but this is a good step in seeing how the sausage is made.
So it started it started when I was a teenager, when I was their age, and I was going down to Mexico doing like humanitarian, like volunteering, like working in orphanages and stuff like that, teaching music. And then my wife and I started about 8 years ago going down, and we were helping teachers, bringing instruments, teaching theater, teaching dance, doing all of the arts. Then we moved down there and we lived there for almost a year, and we started to realize that we didn't only need to bring stuff to Mexico and help Mexicans there, but we realized that we also needed to bring them here so that they could like touch Canadians' lives and share their culture and their music and like their hearts with Canadians. So we realized that like this was a two-way thing, like it was a bit of a bridge between both cultures. We seem to find that there's a bit of a disconnection, like an authentic disconnection between the American countries. Like, we visit like all these countries, right? People come from the United States, Mexico, like Central America is here. We go there to resorts and go down there. But there's a disconnect in the fact of like authentic, genuine relationships. Like we go down to resorts in Mexico or wherever, and we, I guess in a way, take advantage of that for our own purposes. Whereas we were starting to realize like that what we want to do is build like authentic, genuine relationships between cultures that are on this continent.
Yeah.
That aren't just based on tourism and vacations and like hotels and resorts, but that is based off of real people sharing real lives and understanding who are these people that live in the same hemisphere as we do.
We were actually, a few weeks ago, we were exploring Toronto, and then we stumbled upon like the salsa festival there. It's just so amazing to see all the authentic music.
Yeah, like if you go to like Kensington Market in Toronto, it's sort of becoming like little Latino town. Like it's like we go there a lot. So yeah, it's cool to see like like the Latin like influx in the past 5 to 10 years has been. Now, I mean, a lot of that sadly is because of just the increase in migration from like Central America through Mexico. A lot of Mexicans, but it's to our advantage, I guess. And like with the climate in the States right now, Mexicans and Latin Americans are looking more to Canada. And so that's what we're about. We just want to build that connection with Latin America and Canada. So I told them that you guys are like musicians, artists. Like I told them he designed all of our stuff. They're multi-artists. So I don't know if you guys want to ask them some questions. They're better than me at.
We just wanted to hear a bit about your story.
Oh yeah. Well, Camp Mexicanos has come to us as an opportunity to expand to develop our person as an artist, and also to strengthen the relations with the countries. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity to, like as Chema said, to expand your abilities. I like to come here because last year I came here and I was impressed to live in another culture, to know about another country, and that's as Chema said, like to strengthen the relationship between Mexico and Canada.
Yeah, and the landscapes in Canada are beautiful. Yeah, and the people are so nice. So yeah.
This year he started to rap also.
Yeah,
rap and sing,
and some harmonies in songs. So yeah.
Can you spit a verse for us?
We were doing the Where's the Love one.
Oh, I love that song.
Like, what's wrong with the world, mama? People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama, only attracted to the things that'll bring a trauma. Overseas, yeah, we're trying to stop terrorism, but we still got terrorists here living in the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. But if you only have love for your own race, then you only live in space to discriminate, and to discriminate only generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta have love. This will set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all. People killing, people dying, children hurt and hear them crying. Can you practice what you preach? Would you turn the other cheek? Father, 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 help us, and some guidance from above. These people got me questioning, where is the love? Yeah.